Okay, so that was as I just mentioned, there are cultural differences. Like, for example, are Colombians and Peruvians similar or different? How different? Very different? Not so different? What's the difference between a Colombian and a Peruvian? We are more organized than Peruvians. Okay. So what about culture, language? Is it different?
Same.
It's the same, but do we use it in the same way as Peruvian people? Okay, do you know what stereotype is? Stereotype? Does anyone know? What is it? It's like a generalization. Generalizing. Yeah. Is it something positive or negative? Negative. Usually negative. So, do you know any stereotypes for Colombian people? What are the stereotypes for Colombian people? Anyone? That everybody uses drugs in Colombia, or that everybody traffics in drugs. Okay, any other? Now let's go with Latin American stereotypes. You know any? Excuse me? We like party. I would like to party. Are there any stereotypes with music and like everybody says that Latin American people know how to dance? Everything. Do you know how to dance? Do you all know how to dance? You okay? Okay, go. Okay, how about stereotypes for people in the United States? You know any? Or Africans? Italian. You know any cultural stereotypes?
Like the leprechauns in Ireland.
Okay, there's one that says that Irish people drink a lot.
But is this true?
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. How about British people? Do you know any stereotypes? No?
People are too polite to think that British people have bad teeth, like yellow teeth.
Yeah, that's not always the case. So that's the problem with the stereotypes. They're always negative. They always say something negative about your culture or about your country. Yeah, like how many of you have traveled either overseas or to countries in this continent? You've been to New York? And you guys have been anywhere else? Has anyone been to Venezuela? No? Ecuador? Peru? Mexico? Peru?
Peru.
You've been to Peru? Did you ever hear any Colombian stereotypes?
Yes. The Colombian people like
like salsa,
Okay, that everyone likes salsa.
and they
That's-
know how to dance salsa. And maybe they think that everybody says parce,
Ah, parcel. Okay.
and all the women has a fat body.
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go with regional stereotypes. Yeah, because stereotypes are also grown inside the country. Yeah. So, for example, any stereotypes for people from Pasto?
Like the different speed,
Okay, so they speak differently.
the different culture,
But Pasto, for example, people in Nariño. What's the common stereotype?
They are dumb.
They're dumb. People say they're dumb. They eat cuy. Okay. What about people from? Hey, sorry, Sergio. Sergio, it's for Sergio. All right. Okay, Sergio. Is there a stereotype for people from Antioquia? No, stereotypes. For paisans. Does anyone know stereotypes for paisans? Santiago, you know.
Teacher, they cancel everything. Everybody think that they can sell everything.
Okay. Here's one. Mr. Carvalho, he says that paisans can sell anything they want to sell. They know how to sell things. They know how to do business.
They don't people is very
They are good at business. Good. Any other stereotypes? Okay. What about the ball? Where's the ball? Whoops. Okay. Stereotypes for people from Bogota. Does anyone know? They like ajiaco. So all the people from Bogota like ajiaco.
They don't know dance.
They don't know how to dance.
As tiesos.
Okay, sir, I am from Boyacá. And every time I say I am from Boyacá, people are like. So what is the stereotype for people from Boyacá?
We can't say anything.
They don't take showers. They always wear ruanas. What's another stereotype?
Eso es como
Stereotypes for people from the coast.
Sí,
Let's
como
say
gente de
Barranquilla
la
or Santa Marta or Cartagena.
Lazy people.
They're lazy. People say people from the coast of Colombia are lazy. Is that true? That's not true. If it's a stereotype, again, remember, if it's a stereotype, it's not always true. Like, it's a generalization, and generalizations are not always, like, they're not always true. They're just generalizing. Yeah? There's a saying. Yeah? You remember the word saying? Yeah? It's similar to the word proverb. Yeah? In Arab or in the Arabic language, and it says, It's translated to something like this. Yeah? Not all the fingers are the same. Yeah? Not all the fingers are the same. Do you understand this? Not all the fingers are the same. What does that mean? Yeah, not all the fingers are the same. We're all different. Yeah, that we are all different. And even if you try to generalize people, that's not always a good idea. Because people are just like your fingers, they are all different. Yeah? Some people like salsa, some people don't. Some people love lechona, some people don't. Some people from the coast may be lazy, some people may not be.
Fuck donkeys.
Yeah. Okay, that's a terrible example, but if you say so. Okay, that's it for now. Let's go to the book on page 66. Yeah? Cultures. Okay. Since you've never been overseas, some of you have never been overseas. Imagine that you travel to another country. What do you think you will miss the most about Colombia?
Food.
Food. What kind of food, to be more accurate?
Korean food. Korean food.
All the food?
Typical food.
Typical food? Yeah. Do you think you'll miss your family?
Yes.
Or the people you're surrounded by?
Depends on the time that you have outside.
For example, if you go to Asia, to Japan or China, oh, that's a stereotype. That's a stereotype. That's a stereotype. You think Asian people eat cats? All Asian people? Dogs too? But that's not true. See, this is what we're talking about. Stereotyping, it's not always good. You're being judgmental. You know the word?
Colombia, a lot of people eat rice.
Judgmental. That's anyone? Does anyone know the word judgmental? Judgmental. What is it?
Someone who likes to judge people.
Yeah, someone who basically is someone who is quick to criticize. Yeah. Someone who makes an opinion of people in a very simple and quick way. So, are you judgmental? Are you judgmental? No? Juliana? Do you know the word judgmental? In simple words, is someone who is quick to criticize. Huh? Quick to criticize. Whoops. Someone who is quick to criticize. Yeah, makes sense. Thank you. Judgmental. Are you judgmental? Do you think, guys, I believe that every one of us, we are to some degree judgmental. We like to criticize people without knowing them very well. at some point. Right? Yeah, I think we do it. But that's why it's important not to do it when it's important not to be judgmental when you're learning about a different culture. Yeah? You need to accept that people do different things. Like they have different religions, they eat different food. Yeah? That's what's normal for you is not always normal for other people, and vice versa. Right? For example, tell me one thing that is normal in Colombia. One thing that is normal in Colombia is crossing a red light. For example, there's the traffic light, red, yellow, green, and it's red, and people just don't stop. People don't stop. People just keep going. And that is considered normal in Colombia. Whilst in other places in the world, this is not normal. Okay? So that's, for example, somebody can say, all Colombians has the red light. That's generalizing, that's stereotyping. Anyway, that's it for now. Let's go to the book.